Welcome back, everybody, to Interviews with Celebrities. Today, our interviewer will be the none other Mr. Accessories. Welcome aboard, sir.
Welcome, I'm glad to be here today. Bobby could not be here today because he is sadly sick, but you'll see him next time. And today, we are interviewing the great, nostalgic Headphone Girl. Headphone Girl, please come to the stage.
Yeah!
Welcome, Headphone Girl. How's it been? Good. Great. So, today we're going to start with some questions about how it started. How did it start becoming a content creator?
Well, as a broke college student, my part-time job wasn't really getting it done. I didn't feel like applying for those other jobs, so instead I decided, well, I've seen these, box tubers and then the witch streamers, so I decided I'll try a witch streamer. And so me and my friend just hopped on a game and then I just started recording, and then it just been like that ever since.
Why did you want to become a content creator?
Well, I've always liked the idea of doing it, and it's fun now. But back then, it's like all these other jobs require like degrees or like all this and that. And then I don't want to work as a waitress because they don't get paid much. And then I don't want to work in a food restaurant. So this is kind of one of the other options I had.
So, on the last interview, we talked to Boxhead, and your comment saying that he is famous for no reason. Elaborate on that.
Well, it's because people don't care about his content. They only care about his box head, so I'm saying that's why he's famous for no reason. I just want him to be able to, have people like him because of the content and not because of a little thing on his head.
So, he said that he just made videos for fun and that he just liked having a box on his head, and people just started calling that. He has said doesn't care that he's famous for the box on his head. It's just that's what people just do nowadays. What's your comment on that?
Well, I've seen it with multiple YouTubers. They would have, something that identified them. Like someone had a mask on, and then the person, no one cared about the content, just as who they were. So when they finally did a face reveal, the subscribers, they just decided to unsubscribe because, like, the excitedness was all done. And, he now has, like, 1,000 subscribers when he used to have 10 million.
Okay, so, when you, started your, channel, did you have friends help you, or you were just, or were you starting it solo? Were you just being a solo bird?
I had friends help me, and sometimes I would just do it myself.
Now, for the editing process, did you do it by yourself, or did you have a friend do it at first, or like a family help you out, and then when you got money, you would pay somebody to do it?
I couldn't edit to save my life, so my friend was a really good editor, so I started them off, they did it for free, then slowly but surely I would just pay them a little bit as I got more and more money to help pay them.
Now, did your friend have a job before this, or did he just work for you all the time?
No, they had a job, and they have a part-time job because they do like editing, and so they start getting us to pay with me. They actually like this job. They said sooner or later they might quit the part-time job, but
So, when you were at college and you decided to make your first film, how did you do that?
So I was in my dorm, and there was a party, so a lot of people were in there, which was good because the walls you can kind of hear when people scream and all that. So I just decided that my friends were gonna play some games, so we played Super Smash Bros. And Mario Kart. And this was pretty fun.
So, to think more on it, do you think that these influencers nowadays should be famous, or should just not be famous, or just famous on the site they are on?
Famous on the site they're on, because they're not like actors and actresses who work hard and have to remember lines to get the part. All they're doing is a dance that anybody can learn, and they're getting famous off it. So they should just be famous for what on that platform and nothing else.
Now on the Flick Show, this is a show that's about these people who live in this house. They are influencers, and they said one person said that we should be as famous or as recognized as celebrities, like actors or comedians or just people on BoxTube, because we do the same thing, just our own way. We put in the same hard work. What do you think about that?
Well, it's like I just said, the last question, that makes no sense, because all you're doing is dancing. Last time I checked, you're not trying to remember lines, you're not editing and putting countless hours into videos. You're just sitting there and doing one little thing for 15 seconds and you're getting popular. That is not the same as what these others are doing. So they should not be remembered or as famous as these actors and actresses.
Now, people call you Headphone Girl, and why is that?
I guess because I wear a headphone. I actually have no reason why. Some of my fans don't know why either. I guess just kind of a little thing.
So you're saying that people are just fans because of boxers, just fans because of the box on his head. Do you think people think the same way of you, that you were just famous because people call you Headphone Girl?
Some people do and some people don't. Because some people, they're kind of just like, only watch me because I'm a headphone girl. And other people watch me because they like the videos I put out and this and that.
Now, a lot of people have been talking about there have been a lot of haters that just watch their video to hate on it. And some people think, well, it's stupid because why would you just hate on it instead of just watching something else that you actually enjoy? It helps out the person because they get more views even though it's just haters.
Well, those haters watching the videos, they're actually helping out the creator because that creator is getting, more money and more views the more you watch it. So you're just helping them out in the end.
So we're going to elaborate on this more. If you looked up like fun jobs, of all the fun jobs, you chose this job. Why?
Because it requires, like, you can be lazy and like this job. And for someone who doesn't like, working out in the real world of the offices and stuff like that, this is a job that you can do. But, I like the job, I want to do this job.
Now, for people who are starting out with this career, what kind of tips or helpful hints would you give them for them to start in this career?
Be patient because it does take a while for you to, start getting famous. Keep putting in the hard work. Make a consistent schedule, especially if you're like a young kid in like school. Make a consistent schedule. Sometimes, write with your own friends and just do some content that people would like,
Now, some content creators who get famous off at a young age are dropping out of school or dropping out of high school. It doesn't matter about college, but they're dropping out of high school. And do you think that is a responsible choice to do?
Well, it depends. Like, I would understand if you're dropping out as a senior or a junior because you've kind of learned everything and you can still learn school, but just, on your own time. But if you're dropping out as like a middle school or early high school, I don't think you should do that because you're still missing out on some of the parts that you need to learn. Like one of my classes in high school, the freshman seminar class, and it taught me about taxes and how to do this and spend your money wisely. So you should kind of wait a little bit till your late junior year or early senior year to just drop out of high school completely.
Okay, so some people say that being a content creator, you shouldn't be called celebrities like other people. What do you have to say on that?
Well, you can call us what you want. So I get we're not like, the actors and the directors and stuff like that, but we're still celebrities because we're so famous off of like hard work and all that. Like influencers are the people on the book who do the dances and all that. Those are the influencers. But people who sit there and put in hard work and all that, they're celebrities. So
now some people, what they say is that, like some people outside BoxTube are really hateful people. When you're out in the real world and you see fans and stuff, are you nice to them or are you just like hateful and mean? Because a lot of people start like hating the people they loved or they look up to because they're so rude when they met them. What do you think on that?
I don't think it's true because those fans have been with you, they're dedicated, and they like what you do. I am very nice to my fans. I'll take pictures with them, autographs. Now, sometimes fans will be rude and I will not do anything with you if you're going to be a rude fan. So then I'll just have them go away and, there's this music person named the Quack Knock, and they're very rude to their fans. Like, they're just, I don't know why, like, they like music, they're dedicated to you, and you're just going to be sitting there and be hateful with them.
Now, for like celebrities, when they're out, they'll be like paparazzis or people that will take pictures of them. As a BoxTuber, do you ever get that same type of, do people ever come to you and take pictures of you, or are you just like left alone?
I have it happen like a few times, but I'm happy that they're not doing it all the time. I feel bad for the celebrities who get that happen because like you kind of just want to mind your own business and be yourself, and then you have all these people kind of coming around as you taking pictures. Some like it, some don't.
Now, why did you decide to do a gaming? Why did you decide to start with like a gaming channel?
because I've always liked playing games. I just couldn't get into the fact of just doing reaction or just doing vlogs and all this and that. So I decided, well, gaming's a really fun thing I like to do, so I'll just do it on that.
So when you were starting as a content creator, who did you like look up to, and who helped you out through the times?
Pewster and Mr. Boxington.
So when you were just starting out, who helped you with it? Like your family or friends? Like who helped you get to where you are to this day?
My friends, and then my mother, and because she really supported me and just gave me through the journey. My friends stayed with me and they helped me get better and better.
Now, did you decide to finish college, or did you decide to drop out once you got famous, or did you get famous after college?
So by the time that I started getting recognized, I think I was early sophomore year, and I was gonna drop out of college anyway, kind of mid sophomore year and all that. But after this, it's like I might as well go ahead and just drop out early because I never was a fan of school. I'm not trying to stay all 4 years, so I promised my parents I'd at least stay for a year and a half or so. So I just dropped out of school, and I've been doing this.
Now, if you never became a content creator, what would you be doing to this day?
I'd be a bed tester, or I'd just watch movies for Netflix and get paid to see if they're Netflix material.
Okay, so when you were in college, what were you studying? What did you major in?
I majored in game design, cinematography, and that was it. Oh, also language. I took Japanese and Chinese, so that's what I was also majoring in.
Now, if you could do anything in the world, what would it be?
If I can do anything in the world, it would probably be I probably watch shows for Netflix so I can just get paid and see what shows are for too. Because that's a good paying job.
Now, do you help out when Team Trees and Team Seas were thing? Did you like help out and donate some money there, or did you not do anything at all?
Oh, I helped donate because we're losing trees, so it means we're not gonna get much paper and all. Once we lose other trees and all that, and then also for Team Seas, it's animals that are getting hurt, and I'm a really big animal lover. I also want the sea to not be disgusted and polluted because people go and swim out there. So I did donate a good amount.
Now, when you was in high school or when you was in college, what for classes I taking, what did you care for the most about your classes?
What I cared for the most was probably how they taught me, and then the teachers there who were understanding to students and all that.
Now, some schools got academies now. When you were in school, did you ever have an academy at all?
No, we didn't. It was as soon as I left, the year after I left, that my school got academies.
Now, did any teachers so when you were in high school, did you ever think about becoming a content creator?
I thought about it, but then I thought this is probably the most impossible feat for me because I didn't think I was funny enough, and I think if I ever did post content, it would just get anywhere. So I'd be kind of like a nobody.
Now, when you were younger, when you were in high school, what was your dream job to have?
Probably the person at hotels who would take the cars of rich people and drive them around, because that'd be really cool to just be in those cars,
Even though you can't afford them.
Yep.
So this question before I have my last question. Do you ever, when do you plan on retiring, or do you just want to keep doing it until you're really old?
I plan on retiring at some age because I'm not going to do this forever. Probably when I get to a decent amount of subscribers, because right now I'm at 10 mil, so probably the pubester when I hit, maybe if I hit 50 or 100, I might retire just so I can have all that time to do me.
Now, last question of this interview. Do you love being a content creator, and what would you say to people who hate on them or say that it's just like influencers, you're not special or anything, you're just people who just film and post?
I like being a content creator, and for that other question, well, it gives people something to watch and it entertains them, so they're not just sitting around bored all the time. They have something that can entertain them and make them happy, and so you're kind of making someone's day when you post.
Okay, well, that's gonna do it for this interview. I was happy to interview Headphone Girl, and
Thank you for having me.
you're welcome. We will see you guys in the next interview. Catch you later.